All right, we're here at Daytona Raceway with Eric Wood from Penguin Racing School, and we'd like to talk about an idea we have about putting some a track day together for electric bikes. Talk about what we could probably do if we have enough people.
Well, Rob, I mean, you know, we've been doing schools in New England and around the country for a long time, right?
Correct.
And we've got a wide range of people that come. We have everything from people who have just been riding street bikes for a little while and are competent, all the way up to top racers, right? And when we have all these different groups out there, right,
Yep.
we separate them by talent a lot. So
Correct.
what we talked about earlier is, say, Energica wants to have a group with a bunch of similarly minded electric bike riders, right?
Correct.
So we can easily put that together as part of one of our regular track day groups, where we take, you know, let's say we have 4 groups riding in the day. We've got Penguin, you know, intermediate and advanced, and maybe some basic, you know, 3 different groups of our basic talent level. But then you can put all the Energica guys together.
Right, but not just Energica. You know, we can open up to Livewire, the Zero
Sure.
guys, anyone with an electric motorcycle.
Right. So if you want to do electric motorcycles, that's absolutely a possibility. And you know, the great part about electric bikes is, you know, as far as the instruction and stuff goes, riding's riding, right? And we can teach these guys how to get the most out of their motorcycles.
Correct.
Bike's got a lot of torque. You can really play with the, you know, the electronics. It controls
Correct.
everything on the electric bikes, right? It's not just, you know.
Yeah, it's not just go.
Right. There's no fuel injection and gearing and that kind of stuff to deal with, right? It's simple stuff. The bikes have a little bit more weight sometimes, right?
Correct.
So how you position yourself on the motorcycle, your body position, how you engage that and stuff becomes really, really important. So we can tailor some classes to electric bike riders that might help them understand more things that be important to an electric bike ride.
Correct. I mean, the better rider we can have, a safer rider that they'll be in the long run.
Yeah, and you know, racetrack doesn't have to mean racing, right? So we're long-standing proponents to say the tools and skills you learn on the racetrack absolutely make you a much more safe and skillful rider on the street, can save your life. I mean,
Correct, 100%. For what little it costs for the training that you give each individual student is far outweighs what the cost is.
So what might happen is if Rob and these guys can put this together, if you're an electric bike rider and you want to have an interest in being part of something like this, right? Come talk to them. We have a possibility of a June date in Connecticut, which would be really close to most people in New England, very central, and it's a fantastic track to learn. We do it at Thompson. And if that doesn't work, perhaps we can do it another time, but like, if you have interest, I think Rob running the Energica of New England will help coordinate this whole thing.
Great.
You want to let these guys know how to get a hold of you? And
Yeah, you
gotta
can
go
give
from there.
me a call at 978-895-0441 or Rob at Energica of New England, or you could also reach out to Eric at Penguin Racing School. And your number?
Yeah, I mean, easiest way is to go to penguinracing.com, or if you want to email us, it's simply info@penguinracing.com. Happy to answer all your questions.
And that's what we're here for, to help our electric motorcycle riders to become better riders.
If it were to happen in 2023, we do it at Thompson Speedway, which is in Thompson, Connecticut, right? Northern Connecticut, almost on the Massachusetts-Connecticut border. The price would be $250 per person. And if you want to do it, I'd say, you know, get your reservations in right away, because this event sells out every year. So if we're going to allocate a group to the electric guys, we wanted to get it together pretty quick.
Do it as fast as possible, but if we can't do it this year, at least give us some feedback if you're interested, and we can try to put another day together either later the year or next year.
And, you know, I'd be excited to go out there and open this opportunity up to these guys. I've seen a couple of electric bikes at the racetrack here and there, but I think it's a fantastic learning tool, and would love to see you guys out there.